Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Alpha 23 Prison Architect Let's Play. Today we're going to be finishing most of what's in here, probably the first cell block, and hopefully we're going to get all of these things researched and built. So without any further ado, let's get started. So, start off with a holding cell, I guess. I've already got the pipe in. We're going to want a bench in there as well. Of course I made it one too long for the bench to fit properly, but it doesn't matter. We're going to need the infirmary with the medical beds, etc. So that's going to go sort of like here. Like so. So that's going to be the infirmary. We're going to have a morgue down here. Now, I never really think we're going to ever use this. Hopefully, if we do end up using it, then we've done something wrong. So we want 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. That should be enough, I think. I mean, what's the max amount of people I could fit in there? I don't know, let's have a look. No regime slot. 20 places. Well, there's 20 places and 20 seats, that'll do. And then we'll just have like a desk in the middle. Except there is no middle because of how I've done it. You know, we'll even have a filing cabinet in there somewhere if I can find it. I can't find it, so let's just skip that. Right, so we're going to want visitor tables inside the visitation. Obviously, where else would they go? We've got a workshop ready to go. We've got a... what's it called? Not cleaning cupboard. What's it? I can't remember what that room's called. Laundry, that's the one. I remembered after an extremely long amount of time. Took me quite a while to remember, actually. Right, so things that want to be done. So I said in the previous episode that I wanted to sort of rotate this round so the power for the cell blocks came in through the back end with power switches. The same with the water. But I think that might be a little bit of a security liability if we've got the pipes going straight down here. Down the middle and down is still a bit of a security liability, but it's not as bad if it's sort of coming down that way. As you can see, I have marked out some stuff here, which is going to be the sort of security zone, I guess you could say. So I'm going to actually build a little building there, and there is a space likewise, so one up here, and that's going to have a little security guy stationed in it with that wall missing. That's going to be sort of like the security area, I guess you could say. We are going to have this bit sort of brick walled over, likewise with down here. And we're going to have 2 more road gates to create sort of a little bit of a buffer, so we have a little area in the centre where no two things can... well, both will be open at some points, like whenever there's a truck going through, but it's good for if you have prisoners sort of escape into this bit or just make a run for it. Because if the gate's open, they're just gone. Whereas if there's 2, they have to get through both. It works in my head. So that needs a filing cabinet apparently, even though there is one there. And that would be because I haven't designated that entire room. That's better. Let's check I haven't done that with any of these other ones. No, I have not. Good. So, yeah. we've got some stuff going, which is good. It requires an entrance, apparently, which is okay. I'm going to put a way into it in the side there. Similarly over here. When that's installed, that should turn into a building. There we go. Lovely. And I can brick wall off that bit. And concrete floor that bit. Great. So that one should be done as well, so I can concrete floor those three. Brick wall over there. And remove that planning. If I can actually select the tool. There we go. Wonderful. So that is the double gate finished. There's no lights in those, which I might have to fix at some other point. But we should be okay for now. So remote access has started being researched. We have just researched CCTV, which is going to be going over here. We're going to have the security / CCTV / whatever else room here. Actually, wait, that might be the armory. I think this sort of area up to here is going to be the security room. So let's plan that out. I'm going to make it a 7x7 like the offices. So 7x7 out to there, like so. And then that's going to go all the way out and fill this sort of quadrant. So we're going to have a big door onto there, because if they get to the door control, all doors with the door control will just open. And that, we really don't want that to happen. So, let's actually build it properly. So let's get this going. We are going to want to have a door on the front, and there we go. So that needs to be wired in, otherwise it doesn't have any power. This side likewise will need to be wired in once I actually put a light in there. Which I am going to put in there because it is quite dark. So this area's got a light as well. There's already power going into it, so we don't need to worry about that, which is good. We should have... oh no, prison labour is still researching, so we don't actually have prison labour yet, which isn't that bad. So let's get the common room up and going before we start any other projects like cells or door control. We're going to want a couple of chairs. I'm not going to have like the double sofas. I'm going to have a 5x4 square of chairs, which is going to function as the AA meetings. We're going to have a couple of pool tables, some drinks machines if I can find them, some TVs. So like 6 TVs. I have some phones back to back, which is again a liability this time because they'll be able to use them to arrange for contraband to be thrown over the walls, which of course is bad. We don't want that contraband being thrown over. We can have some books, some drinks machines. 3 of them. Then we'll do 4. And I'll even have a bit of a wall going down the back of those drinks machines, just so it looks right. Alright, so we have remote access and all of that stuff researched now. So we have all of the required things to get going. So what we're going to want is we're going to want CCTV pretty much all over the place. And with CCTV monitors and electrical things. Does it tell you if you've got like high-powered things now? High-powered, yeah, it does. Nice. So it tells you like things that need to be literally plugged straight in. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. So we can get door control and CCTV, which I'm going to be doing in a minute, because I want to sort of figure out which doors exactly are going to need door controls and all of that. So let's get this going actually. We have the clone tool now, which is going to make this remarkably easier. We're going to want to... So this is just for my own sanity, so I can actually have it marked in so I know. So hopefully next episode we should be able to get some prisoners. So we've got quite a lot of money, so I'm going to hire 2 janitors and just get them cleaning. Mainly because the place is a filthy mess at the moment, which isn't good. So we're going to want to start with cell blocks. Now I'm going to do this slightly awkwardly, in a way that I need to put the water in first. Which is going to go right to this end, like so. We're going to have pipes along there, like so, and like so. And that should be enough actually. I don't think there's going to be too many prisoners showering all at the same time, so that should actually be enough. Actually, I'll just do the ends as well. There we go. So that makes sense as a pipe. We're going to have these pipes going along here, like so. There we go. And I'm actually going to try and dismantle the lights. So if I dismantle all of the lights, I can control where they're going to go. I really should have done this when I first built it and just quickly right-clicked to get rid of all the lights. But obviously I didn't do that because I didn't think that I'd be doing this. I've made this decision after. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, set 2 of these to be what they are meant to be. So cell, cell. We are going to put some jail doors in front of it, and we are going to surround it with brick wall. And then, of course, the piece de resistance. 2 beds. 2 toilets. But I'm going to be making a small addition, which is a light in front of each door. So we're going to wait for that to be installed. Right. I'm also going to quickly put some concrete floor here. I might paving stone over most of this now instead of when we've finished actually building the prison, mainly because I just want it sort of what would be the word, like faster, because it takes a while for them to run up and down currently. Right, so we're going to get the clone tool. We are going to copy all of that and click, 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 and just be very careful. One tip if you are playing this game and using the clone tool is be careful that you've definitely finished clicking before you move the mouse away from where you're placing something with the clone tool. Because it's happened to me many a time that I've clicked and then moved the mouse, but because it hasn't actually clicked fast enough, it's built whatever I was trying to build a square over or a square too high, etc. And that's really annoying because you have to very quickly get rid of everything before your builders build it, which isn't always the most fun thing to do. Right, so let's start planning out what's going to happen with the doors. So I'm going to have all of these doors on the front set to be locked, I think. I don't know. I'm not really sure if that works. I need to test that, really, before I do anything else. So if I temporarily go into utilities, we are going to be having these door servos here anyway, so I'm going to actually build them quickly whilst they are building the cells. Let's just wait. There we go, wonderful. So we got those in, and I'm going to use a power switch to test a theory that I have. So I'm also going to need some lights inside of this shower block, which are going to go there and there. We're going to need to designate it actually as a shower. There we go. It's going to need some drains and some shower heads. So let's get all the shower heads that we want in there. There we go. It's wonderful. It's probably too many for what we actually need, but you know what? It doesn't matter. So the thing I want to test is if I put this door on locked shut, and then go into utilities and connect this to that. Can I use this power switch to control the door? No. Right. I thought that would work, so that's a problem. That is a problem indeed. Right, so my plan will still work. It's just going to be a little bit more awkward to do. So what we're going to want open is we're going to want this. We're going to want this area open most of the time. The canteen door needs to be open whenever it's eat time and free time, etc. This needs to be open at work, that needs to be open at work, that needs to be open at work, that needs to be open at work. Speaking about open at work, we should have a laundry now, which we can actually put in. So I'm going to have 2 washing machines, which are going to go there and there, and connect up like that. So if I get 2 laundry machines, there we go. I shall get two ironing boards, some baskets, and I shall even put a table in there like that. Wonderful. So that's the laundry up and running. We're going to need to get the workshop going, but I'm going to do the CCTV and the control. So we're going to want to have utilities. We're going to need some door controls. So let's have a door control there, door control there, door control there, one there, one there, and there, one there, one there, and one there, which it might be a little bit awkward because they're sort of overlapping slightly, which we might have to sort of work around slightly. And one there. I don't know, how is that going to work? Can I click on both of them? Yeah, I can still click on both of them, so it's fine. Right, so we are going to want to have, firstly, a door control unit, which is going to go, I think, I want to put it there just for now. We're going to have a door timer, which is going to go there, and not actually just one. We're going to have one for here, one for this area, and one for everything else. So let's do 3 for now. Yeah, 3 for now. That will do. We are going to have a CCTV monitor that can do up to 8, I believe. So let's have 2 of those for now, and then that all needs to be wired in using a cable. Yeah, there we go. So that's all being installed. We've got all the door servos on the doors. So this one this is going to be the free time door servo. So it's going to be for any security, and that is going to be for free time, eat, and I don't know what else is there. Yeah, just free time and eat should be okay. It doesn't really need to be anything else. So that one there will be connected using some of this cable to the front door. That one. It doesn't need to be connected to that. It doesn't need to be connected to that. But it might be connected to that. Actually, no, there's clear connections on that one. That hasn't actually done anything. Let's see, can I delete that connection? If I do it again, will it delete it? How do I clear the connections to it? I don't see. Well, that one will be open at free time now then. We've got this one here, which is going to be used to open the doors for work. So that is only going to be on work. It's going to be any security. And that one shall be connected to this. This one. This one. This one. Should also be connected to this one, and it should be connected to that as well. Yes, that's right. This one here is the door control. Well, not door control. This one is going to be primarily for the prisoners, like the cells. So it's going to be open for eat, shower, yard, free time, work, etc. And that's going to go on all of the cell blocks. Like so. And it's also going to go onto the door servo for the holding cell. And that should be everything. Yes, that is everything. And then finally, we need to connect this door control to pretty much everything. So if I just connect up to all of these, I think I've got that one. No, maybe I haven't. It's going to go to that one. It's going to go to that one. I think I've already done it. Okay, so I should have quite a few connections to that. Alright, we need, obviously, some CCTV cameras for that to function properly. So, how many cell blocks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 cell blocks. So if we were to have 7 or 8 cameras all together, then we could have one thing monitoring the cell blocks. So where are the cameras? I'm assuming they're probably in utilities. Yes, they are. So we're going to have a camera sort of this end pointing that way, maybe? It's going to look a little bit strange in all the other ones because it's going to be floating sort of in mid-air. Alright, there we go. And that should be okay for all of the cell blocks. In In fact, I'm going to have one in that room as well, connected to it. So let's get all of those connected up. It looks to be connected just to nothing at the moment, but we can fix that. Right, everything should be installed in a little bit. No idea how long this has been going on for, but I'm just going to keep going until I've finished this CCTV. So those CCTV cameras need to be connected up to... Oh, no, I need to actually click on a camera and not just the middle of the... nothing. And once that one's finished installing, it's also going to connect to that one. And there we go. Lovely. So we've got that going for us, which is nice and finished. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to get the first prisoners tomorrow's episode, which should be episode 4. And I guess I shall see you then. So I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time, and goodbye.